100% sure even exists because I've never seen him, I've never met him, you know, and it's kind of hard to believe something, you know, that...
Have you met your great-great-grandfather? Your great-great-great-grandfather? No, your great-great-grandfather, maybe like 400 years ago he was alive. You haven't met him, okay? So this argument of you have to meet him is not conditional to know something exists with certainty.
Yeah, but I know he's in my family.
How do you know? Because of the lineage. Yeah, the lineage. Likewise, because of this creation. When you reflect upon it, it's impossible. Huh?
A word of mouth.
Huh?
A word of mouth.
It's a word of mouth come to you, yeah, about your grandfather. But the point here is that when you look at that's why believing in God firstly is something which is well rooted within us. But sometimes because you're born in environments that can divert you away from accepting there is God, then we can use sound reasoning. For example, like I said to you, let me make it clear to you, you know. And sorry for taking your time. Don't feel pressured, don't worry. You know, if you want me to stop, I can stop. Have you seen the person who made the phone? You haven't seen it, okay? خلاص حبيبي. We don't have to see the person who made the phone to know the person who made it must have a knowledge, must have ability, must have wisdom, type of wisdom. Because why? By looking at the phone, I see the structure, you know, there's a menu, there's a camera, all that organized, yeah? So what I have to do, just utilizing my sound reasoning, I can come to conclusion the person who made the phone must have knowledge, power, and ability. However, I will never be able to know what is the shoe size because that is beyond my knowledge, beyond my capacity. So this phone is on a smaller scale. What about you and I? What about this universe when we see everything is connected, everything is organized? Today is Sunday, tomorrow is Monday. How do we know that? By the sun setting, sun rising. That's why in the Quranic teaching, Allah always tells us to look and reflect upon Allah's creation. Because when you reflect and you see the order and the perfection, likewise even on ourselves, Allah mentioned in the Quran that we are a clear sign, clear proofs for Allah's existence. You understand? So this is called universal proof. Also we have something called Islamic proof, which is the Quranic teaching and the Prophet Muhammad teaching. That it makes it more stronger why there is God, who is Allah, and Islam is the truth. Not because I had a dream, it's called personal experience. Because I can break it down for you and show you why Islam is the truth and why Islam strengthens our belief, will give us more certainty that there is a creator who is Allah should be worshipped. I believe in the creator, yeah, I believe in Allah, yeah, God, yeah. Because when you don't believe in God, it's a big problem.
I feel like people just choose to believe just so they don't understand.
That's what people...
If they have nothing to believe in, then, you know, they're confused.
You're dripping coffee. Yeah. That's one of the Richard Dawkins statements. He tried to say the reason people believe in God because they start getting scared of the environment or the nature. That is incorrect because Prophet Muhammad told us, which I'm going to give you outside proof, but Prophet Muhammad told us that every child is born to believe in the Creator, which is called Fitrah. There was a study carried out in Oxford University, like you would do a project, yeah, for school. So there was I can't remember their names now, but you can check it. They done projects, took them 3 years, and they spent 1.9 million on this project. They took children from different parts of the world, children even from background, atheist background. They came to a conclusion: if you leave children without any prior education, they will grow up believing there's a creator and there's a purpose in life. So that rebuke and debunk the statement, God, the reason people believe in God because they're scared. That is not true. Believing in God is something which is common sense. It goes in line with our sound reasoning.
Yeah, but it's human nature to feed the unknown. It's human nature to feed the unknown.
To feed unknown. The fear unknown. Yeah, but I'm not saying that you cannot fear God. I mean, we worship Allah based upon fear and love because we fear when we know He's Almighty, you know. But I'm not talking about fearing unknown or not. But what I'm saying to you, there's universal proofs and the legislative proof there is a creator. My question to you, if I say to you, imagine you found an iPhone in the middle of nowhere, and I say to you that phone was made by randomness, would you accept that? Be honest. No, it's so organized and programmed. What about this beautiful creation? What about your own creation? That's what Allah said, look, but you know what? You know, people keep asking, show me miracle. Yeah? Your own eyes is a miracle. You want to ask for a miracle, but your own eyes is a miracle. Our eyes more complicated, more programmed, more organized, more connected, more sophisticated than a camera. That cannot come from randomness or by chance or blind matter. It's impossible, illogical, irrational. So my question to you as a smart young girl coming to the project here, which one is make sense? This universe was created by a creator who possesses absolute power, absolute knowledge, absolute wisdom, or by nothing.
I mean, there's also the Big Bang Theory.
I mean, Big Bang Theory, you talk about unknown. Big Bang Theory is from the unknown, from the unseen, from the past. I mean, Big Bang Theory, some Muslims try to use it to prove, because a Big Bang is a reaction. So who caused it? But I don't even believe in it. I don't believe in Big Bang.
Yeah, but everything's made out of science. Cells and stuff.
Everything is made of what?
Science.
Science is a topic, a subject. How is it made of science?
Like cells and everything like that. It's all connected to science.
No, science is
Like even us.
They just exist.
no
Yeah,
science. No, science is to study something. Science doesn't make something.
I'm just talking about science in general. Like I don't have like that type of knowledge. I'm just saying.
No, you know why? You know why I'm speaking to you? Because you know what's happening. You are repeating something you had in school. Because it doesn't make any sense. You know what you're telling me? It's like I'm asking you, who made the phone? You tell me maths. Math is not an entity that possesses power. You understand what I'm saying? Science is what? Science is a topic, subject, is something that we study. Like study about universe is called science. There's cosmology, biology, sociology, and so on. It's called science. Science does not create. We create science to study and understand. Not science create us. Science is a topic, it's not an entity. Like, imagine I said to you, what do they call it? Who made the car? Science or biology. That's a topic you study in schools.
That's what I was trying to say.
Okay, what should I say by that? Who made the car? Engineering. So what should I say? Because I don't want to put words in your mouth. Well, you feel pressure? No problem, I'll let you go, inshallah. But I would advise you to study. We have our channel on YouTube. You can check it out. This is called Dawah, if you want to look at it. Then, because you said you came here when you want to choose your own path. That's what it's not in reality, just just in theory. Okay. So what do you mean by that? You're choosing your own path in what way? If you don't mind asking.
Freedom to do anything you want with it, you know?
Yeah.
I can choose to talk about prison systems or like sociology or human rights and stuff. That's what I'm focusing on, human rights.
Okay, so you took
Freedom of speech to say
Yeah.
anything you want.
No, we don't have freedom of speech. Absolute. There's no absolute.
It's basically freedom of speech.
No, there's no absolute freedom of speech. If I stand here and I will say things, I can get arrested. There's no absolute freedom of speech. There's not, sister.
Technically, you can't still say anything you want.
No, I can't say.
Consequences.
Yeah, of course. Like one of the presidents of Africa said, he said, I will guarantee you freedom of speech, but I will not guarantee you freedom after speech.
There'll be consequences.
Yeah, which is a paradox. Because if I have freedom of speech, why not guarantee me freedom after speech?
The repercussions are.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Because why? If we don't have absolute human rights, and like you talk about human rights, who should dictate what is human right, what is not?
Government, I guess.
Government. So if the government said for me human right to not speak, would that be right? But you just tell me the government dictates.
They have power. They make the rules.
No, but I'm saying it doesn't mean because the government dictates something to us, we have to follow them. That's what I call sheep mentality.
Yeah.
You know? And that's what Islam comes with, that warning against sheep mentality. That Allah said, bring you proofs. We don't just blind follow because government. The reason I mentioned that, I'm not sure if you're aware with what happened with Qatar, in Qatar, about LGBTQ. In Muslim countries, we don't accept LGBTQ, okay? And they try to say that's from the human rights. But what about our human rights? If we say from our human right to not accept LGBTQ, the LGBTQ, they say from the human right to accept them. So which human right should we follow? You see the contradiction? That's why, which human right should we follow? That's why we need the creator. When the creator gives us a right, it's absolute.